Next, I have this Urban Decay bag, and oh, it's just a regular flyer. Oh, this is an application to apply for Pro, so I will do that. I don't know why. That's a lot of brands I don't have their Pro. Oh, okay, so I have this little cute sample of lipsticks. Oh, that was so nice. And obviously you guys know they relaunched last year all of their lipsticks. They relaunched brand new colors, brand new finishes. And because I'm familiar with Urban Decay, I already know all these colors. I work at Sephora. I feel like I work at Sephora, so anything I knew I could get at Sephora, I didn't want to buy there. But remember I said if it was worth it, I would. Ooh. What's this? You know, I think by the time I got to Urban Decay, I was so annoyed and tired by the chaotic mess that was a day yesterday. In a good way. Oh my god, I feel like I'm destroying this. Wow. I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm not surprised at... I'm not going to swatch these because I already know how they perform. Like I said, you know, I work at Sephora, so I already know these are really, really amazing. But they gave me a small sample, well, a sample of the Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion, which is the black one. I don't want to swatch it now because it does not budge. Once it sets, because I'm pretty sure this is waterproof. There is a waterproof one. I'm not crazy. There's a waterproof one. But once this sets, it does not budge, and I don't got time to be scrubbing. I don't got time. But this is amazing. And it comes in how many colors? 41 colors. Yeah, they're really, really good. This is what I really, really went there for. D-Slick. It's something I'm trying to read to y'all. Okay, I just saw what I was. So, originally, like I said, I wasn't going to go to Urban Decay because I knew, you know, it's a brand that I can get easily. Oh, there's another sample in here. Ooh, a highlighter. Let's open this right now. I'm glad it comes like this so I can just depot it. I don't know what this is called because it's the, oh, whoop, I was about to lie. I'm sure it has a name. We'll figure out that later. But let me swatch this. I didn't even know this was in here. So this is more gold. And I have not, ooh, I could layer that. So I have not wiped my hand yet. Maybe I should do that after this. Do I have anything else to swatch? I do. So this is the Urban Decay highlighter that I just swatched. I really like that also. I feel like that looks great. I was gonna say I feel like I have something in that color, but who knows. I always surprise myself because I keep buying highlighters and I always think when I get home I'm gonna realize I have that color, and it's none of my highlighters are the same. None. And I think I have maybe 15 highlighters. Don't quote me. I'm trying to, oh, this is in the color Sin. I feel like I have that in a palette. In my trio highlighter. I'll let y'all know. I'll annotate that when I'm editing. So that was that. But anyway, I was this is what I went to Urban Decay for. I went there, I saw their price list. I was like, okay. I originally was just gonna go to Scandinavia and call it a day. I was like, I'm just gonna go to Scandinavia because Scandinavia makes their sprays. So I go to, I think it was the Alcone booth, or it was Friends Beauty. It was $27 at Scandinavia. It was $22 at Friends Beauty, something like that. No, the smaller size was $22. This size was $27. And you know how much this was at Urban Decay? $18.60. The original price for these, if y'all know, is $31. So I was like, let me get that, sis. Let me get that. So this is what I really went there for, and then I have three testers of some things that I will love. I'm just gonna like open this. No, not this. Open this or just toss it in my kit, because sorry about that. I mean, I'm just not gonna open. I'm not gonna open it individually and use it right away. I'm just gonna leave it in my kit and dig it out. And I also have the lipstick palette from Urban Decay, so I know it's great. So lashes. I got 2 pairs of each lash. So I have four lashes, but 4 different types, but 8 of the lashes, if that makes any goddamn sense. So, and this is from, I almost was going to say Inglot. This is from Nigel's. So this is a lash that everybody loves, and these are the 46s. I also got the Wispies, 2 of those. I got the 415s. This is what this looks like. I'm hoping on camera they don't all look like the same type of lash, because they're not. And then I got a semi-dramatic lash. Oh, I got 5 lashes. Oops, I only got 1 of these. These are the number 1s. And then I got a really, really short one, like very natural. So 8 lashes for $10 at Nigel's Beauty. And that's all she wrote about that. I feel like the temperature of my lighting has changed. I'm using natural light, by the way, so sorry if I look blown out. I just feel like natural light is the best. I don't know, I think it depends on how far I am. So next is stuff I got from Bioderma. You guys can see that. And Bioderma, just like Embryolisse, is a French brand. Here it says Dermatologique. So this is kind of like the originator, or where I think where other brands got the idea of their own version of micellar water. This was what people have been using for years and years and years and years. Bioderma, I don't know any like legit makeup artists that doesn't have Bioderma in their kit. And you know, other brands have their own version and it works well. I really, really liked the Garnier one, and I would keep purchasing it either for myself or for my kit. It's just something I love in conjunction with these. But I wanted to try it because I was like, why not, right? What's great about this is I remember, or I think the lady told me these shit, so you guys can see how big it is. I think she told me they were $17 originally, like like if you were to get them from anywhere, it's $17. If I am saying this wrong, I will annotate the right price if you were to go into your store to get something like this, or if you ordered it online. So I'm guessing, you know, depending on where you live, state tax, after you buy something for $17, it'll be maybe $19. I rounded up to 20. Ooh, excuse me. So at the booth, this was $10, and in my head I'm like, if it's $17 regular price, by the time you're done buying stuff, it probably would be $20 anyway, or close enough. So I ended up picking up 2. I'm glad I did this. So at their booth, they were doing a deal where if you buy 2, you get a sample size for free. So what I did was I bought this pink bottle one. This is for sensitive skin, because I asked her what the difference was. I was just gonna buy one, but then I was like, why not? The one for sensitive skin, and then this blue looking one with the green cap. I don't know if you guys see here, it says exactly what it's for. This is for, it's good for combination oily skin, so I was like, why not? I have that. I think for this bigger regular size one, not regular size, sensitive one, I'm gonna just leave in my kit. The oily one I'm gonna leave for myself. And then she gave me a sample. It was up to me to pick whichever sample I want, and I thought, why not just get the original in the sample size? So this is what the original looked like. So original blue cap, sensitive skin pink cap, combo and oily skin green cap. And then she threw in a mild cleansing foam gel for sensitive skin. So I thought that was really nice of her. I don't know if they did it for everybody, but why not? So I got all 4 things for $20. This is why I love these trade shows sometimes. It's like you get a lot of bang for your buck. I'm almost done, guys. I promise. I promise. But that was one of my favorite things that I got, was the Bioderma. And let me tell you guys, this is 500 ml. So that's a lot of product. For this, I know I said I'm just gonna throw in I'm just gonna pour the whole thing in my in the stuff that goes in my kit. And this, I'm sure if I'm not using all of it, I'll put this in, you know those travel things that you get, the travel size things, or the clear bottles that you get from like either Bed Bath & Beyond or Target. I have those, so I'll just pour, that's what I have in my kit, and I just pour that in there. Next, I think maybe this is last. No, it's not last. Sorry. So Beauty So Clean is not something that I think is new to people now. It's a newer thing, but it's not like new, like it just launched. So they have these pads, these little pads. And it is a cosmetic sanitizer wipe. So they have the sprays where you can spray on your, like, when you're in the middle of a job, you can just spray it down. It kills all bacteria, so they claim. And they have these little pads that sanitizes your product. So certain things that I'm doing, honestly, it doesn't matter how great the brush is. If I really just want to apply the lipstick on my client, sometimes I just like to do that. Usually I just always, as soon as I'm done, I have 99.9% alcohol. Those are usually rare to get, but that's all I have in my kit. That's the only type of alcohol I use in my kit. I just usually, as soon as I'm done using it, I just spray it with 99% alcohol. But I thought this was so smart. So I got the 100 wipes for $10. And I thought that was a steal. So a lot of everything else I usually just sanitize with 99% alcohol, but I thought I really like this. And they also now have a lash remover. So you know when you use your lashes and you take it off and you store it back in its case, they now have something where you just wipe it on there, and I think maybe you rinse it. I don't know. I didn't buy it because I like washing my own lash. I treat it with good care. Usually when I take it off, I just clean it right away. So they have something like that, and a lot of people, they were like, oh, I really wanted to try this. They really loved it. So but they have other things, like here I'm reading, let me read the English version because this is a Canadian brand, so it's in French. This is a lot. They have different types of sprays. They have ones that's specifically just for your brush. They have one that's specifically for your powder products, and these ones they're specific for your makeup, for like lipsticks and stuff like that. So, oh, I think this is the last thing. About damn time. I think this is the last thing though. So, I went to Melanie Mills. I went on the website and I was like, oh, I probably would get this. Something like this would be great for summer, so I can just be glowing, killing them. But I didn't really know I would get something. And then I'm looking pretty shiny right now. Pretty. This is angel wings I have on my cheeks, by the way, just so y'all know. So if you're familiar, I feel like a lot of people know about this. This is not something new. And this is just showing what different colors look like on different skin tones and the ranges depending on the color that you get. So I didn't want to buy just a huge jar of one, because whichever works best on my skin tone I'll keep, and the other three I'll have in my kit for my clients depending on like what kind of shoots I'm doing. But I asked, I was like, don't you just have something smaller that comes like in a kit? And she was like, yes we do. This was only $25 for all three, and I thought that was really great price. I don't know if that's expensive to some people, but like as far as something in this size. So this is a, what size is this? This is it was just 1 fluid ounce, 30 mil. This is like the standard. Oh, that is amazing. This is the standard size, I feel like, for most foundation sizes, and all three was $25. So I'm just gonna swatch this for you guys. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna use this chart and I'm gonna swatch so you guys can see. So I have rose gold. I mean, I don't need to use that chart. You guys can see it on me. So this is rose gold. Okay, that's interesting. So right now I'm swatching rose gold. This is what rose gold looks like. I'm sure when I put it on my body though, I would sheer that out more so I could just look like a bronzed goddess. So that is rose gold. I don't know, so it's very gold. I thought it would be pinker. Next color I'm swatching is bronze gold. And I did a side by side so you guys can see the difference. So rose gold, nice and glowy. Bronze gold, ooh, that's intense. I like this. Bronze gold. And then next is deep gold. I tried to not squirt out a lot, but I wasn't successful. And this is what deep gold looks like. I feel like deep gold and bronze gold are pretty close. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't just want to buy one, because I didn't know, or just buy the big size. What I mean to say is I didn't want to buy the big size in all different colors when I could have just done something like that for cheaper, and it's gonna go a long way. I feel like this and this is really, really close. I did squirt out too much on here. I don't really see a huge difference in this and this, or maybe it's just, I don't see a really huge difference. So I'm going to have rose gold and bronze gold in my kit, and I'm gonna keep deep gold for myself. And that is the end of my makeup show haul. So before you guys go, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, if this is your first time seeing my video or being on this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I want to say my thoughts on the makeup show. So like I said earlier, it was my first time ever going, and how do I put this, because I don't want this to sound any kind of way. I don't think I would go next year. I think I'm just gonna keep being an IMATS girl. I just love IMATS. I know what I'm getting. I love it. The keynote speakers and the panels and everything that they had, I loved that. I love the people. I love the people that put it together. They're really amazing. Actually, you know, it's not even a huge, this is not a bad thing that I'm trying to say. The only problem, now that I'm thinking about it, one, this is not a problem, but one thing I just realized, it's not as many exhibitors at the makeup show like there is at IMATS. That's just a huge difference. Two, the space. Oh my god. If you've ever been to IMATS, and I know a lot of people, a lot of people prefer the makeup show to IMATS. I, just from going yesterday, the space was a big factor for me. I don't want to rush to have to do anything when I go in a place like that. I'm there for, what, 7 hours? That's how long it usually, like, these shows are. I shouldn't have to rush to buy something, right? I should be able to be at the booth, take my time, swatch whatever I need to swatch, and be about my business. That was, like, it was impossible to do. And it's like people breathing down your neck, and people are mad that you're trying to swatch. It was just too much. The space is way too small for the type of people that they bring in there. Way too small. Like, the upstairs part, the downstairs, it was crazy. It wasn't as crazy, but it was crazy. And it was like, we all are trying to do the same things here, and we all should kind of have respect for each other. No one barely was saying excuse me when they're bumping you. I was like, I know we're trying to get to the next spot before something sells out, or you're trying to get to that next class, but people were just like bumping each other without saying excuse me. That really upset the shit out of me. Oh my god, that bothered me, obviously. That's the only major difference. And because IMATS is 3 times bigger, if not 4 times bigger, IMATS is just much bigger, and I'm guessing it's because they've been doing it for a long time, and they have a much bigger space. I feel like if the makeup show has the same type of space as IMATS, I'm sure they'll bring on more people, and I'll go every year. But the constricting of space, and it was just too much for me. The fact that I had to like rush to get certain things just to be out of the way because other people are waiting, or like people are bumping each other and you can't get to what you really need, and people are trying to like service too many people at one time. You can't really get your point across or your question across, because sometimes if a company is new and I'm trying to ask you a question, and you can't really answer me because 13 other people are trying to ask you a question, or they want this or they want that. I'm just not that. I feel like I don't really get that at IMATS. Like I said, this was my 5th or 6th year going. Maybe I'm reaching. Yeah, maybe. Fifth year going to IMATS. I've not had that problem. Even in the past 2 years, when like it was like blogger crazy and it was way many people, too many people in there, I still didn't get that. Like, it was crowded. And if you've ever been to Pier 94, it is massive. So for something so massive to still be crowded, you know that that's really big. And that's how I felt with the makeup show, where it was massive people, but the space was a deal breaker for me. But that's the only thing I kind of was like, I can do without. And like I said, I rarely get overwhelmed, and the fact that that kind of was overwhelming for me was a lot. I just was like, I'm not with it. I couldn't even shop as comfortable as I wanted to. I just felt like I was being rushed, and I had to go to the next one. I was annoyed. And that was really it. But the people that put the show together, the people that are part of the show, the people that have anything to do with the makeup show itself, they're amazing people. Amazing panels, amazing people that were there. And if you follow me on Snap, you see a couple of snaps that I did from yesterday. I also tried to post it on my Instagram if you're following me, which I will link them below. Probably, if you see this video, by the time you see this video, it's probably going to be gone already. But it was really fun for when I sat at the panels, but I couldn't do that type of crowd again. If next year, if it's still at the same space, which I'm guessing it is, I'm guessing it's usually at the same space because IMATS is always at the same space, I don't think I would be going, which is really sad. Yeah. You know what I thought? I thought it would be less crowded because IMATS, honestly, all you really need is to be 17 and over and you can buy a ticket. The makeup show, it states there that only pros are allowed. And because what you really need is your business card and your ID, anyone can make a business card and say I'm a makeup artist. You know, I thought the credentials would be like a key factor, and it really isn't. They didn't even check mine. They just saw my ticket on my phone and they gave me a wristband and I went in. So I feel like if that was a little more controlled, I would go to the makeup show every year, because the people that they had, for me, stuff like that is always important, like teachers, keynote speakers, and makeup artists that have been like in the game forever. Stuff like that I really enjoy, so I think that's why. What was the point I was trying to make? I don't remember the point I was trying to make. Anywho, that is it for this video. I hope you really like it, and I hope you subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.